Hi there, my name is John Stevens, pastor of Zion Lutheran Church in Oregon City, Oregon, and we're part of the ELCA, and welcome to Dollar Store Children's Sermons, where we take a look at the lectionary text. We tie them to an item from the Dollar Tree. This is for the fourth Sunday of Easter. I'm just making sure. Yes, fourth Sunday of Easter, and we're looking at the second lesson out of Acts. And there's a line in the second lesson that really, the second reading that has just stuck with me, and it's the first line in there, and I'm pulling it up just so that I've got it here. It says, "They devoted themselves to the apostles' teachings and to fellowship and to the breaking of bread and to prayer." That's the text that I'm really focusing on, and the item that I'm going to be using. I was looking at it. I suggested maybe a to-do list, perhaps. Three different items that you fold, folding a towel, a hand towel, and a washcloth. Because when I was a kid, there was a particular order. When you folded something, it was easier to fold the towels first, and then the hand towels, and then the washcloths, because then when you put them away, there was an order for things. Or a to-do list. I'm going to write a to-do list, but I'm going to put it in order because I want to wash the dishes, or I want to rinse off the dishes before I load the dishwasher, and then I take out the trash in case there's anything in the dishes that go in the trash. An order of things. But the item, and those are items I've been playing around with, and things like that. But I don't think you need that. I'm going to use a bulletin. I'm going to use the order of worship, because there's that question about why do we do what we do? Why do we have an order, or why do we do certain things? Why do we have communion? Why do we pray? Why do we read Scripture? Why do we do these things? Well, this here is one of the reasons, because they have been doing it from the very beginning. And we don't do it just because they've been doing it, but we do it just because they've been doing it. And we hear it in Scripture from the earliest churches they gathered. These are the things they do. And there's this order of worship. And to me, there is power in that, to talk to the kids about, we do this because this is stuff they did all the way back there. Now, we play around with how we do it. Dan Erlander has the thing where there's the four major T's, and we have those in our bulletin. We have the gathering, we have the word, we have the meal, and then we have the sending, the four big T's. Then the little T's are how we do it all. Each week we change it up a little bit, but we are following, and as we gather, we read Scripture, which is referenced in Acts as the letters of the apostles, or the works of the apostles. There's just something there, and so this might be a little bit more educational children's sermon than many of the others, but it's I know when I was a kid, this is the stuff that fascinated me about, you mean there's a reason we do this? When I first heard that pastors go to school to be a pastor, I'm like, you mean they don't just fall out of the sky? And so these are important things, and I think that helps connect the kids to the larger body and the larger picture, that how we worship the God that loves us. So that's the direction I'm going. I hope it can be a springboard for your own thinking around the children's sermon. And as always, thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have a fantastic week.